Welcome back. Before we get started today, as always, I want to voice to you that you are loved, you are appreciated, you are valued. Someone sees your strength. I see your beauty, your bravery, your courage. You deserve everything you desire. But what do you desire? Truly, what do you desire? I understand this can be a hard question because desire is so negatively painted in our society. Desire is so very taboo. We often confuse and paint desire negatively without recognizing that desire is both negative and positive. It's neutral. The intent behind desire is what's positive or negative, what's pure or tainted, if you will. So, what do you desire? This ties into exploring your mind, exploring yourself, and learning more about yourself, learning about the things you want, what you like, why you desire the things you want, and why you want them. I ask this because many of us are stuck in circumstances where we aren't being fulfilled. We aren't happy. We look around us and we see things that we don't desire. We see circumstances that we don't wish. While we're in control, while we're responsible for the environments and the circumstances which come upon us, inner talk, how you speak to yourself, what you manifest, what you say internally, manifest externally, seen, unseen reality. We've gone over this. I'm sure one day I'll go much deeper into this, but for now, let's just leave it at that. So then to transition to a space where you want to be, where you're fulfilled, where you're happy, where you're desired, you have to first know what it is you desire. So what is it? Do you desire love, wealth, status, fame, success, creative fulfillment? What is it? These are conversations you should be having with yourself on a daily basis. What is it that you desire? From this point, once you figure out what it is that you desire, weigh it. Don't allow what you desire just because you may desire infinite wealth or infinite partners or the ability to live freely and do as you please. Don't allow that to be lost. Hold on to that. And then weigh it. Weigh it against your heart. This is where we then can actually attribute whether what we want is pure or tainted, regardless of whether, and I cannot stress this enough, because we have this power of creativity, or because we have this connection to source, because we have internally this connection to creation, to all creation, to God. Internally in us, we have that. We have to accept that creation, that God, whatever label you want to put on this, is both light and darkness. It is everything. So whether your motives are pure, are the worst, are tainted, are from whatever your motives are, you can still manifest whatever it is you choose to bring into this world. For at the end of the day, you are your own judge, you are your own jury. The only person that can convict you of your actions is you. And you know, because you feel it in your core, in your heart, you know, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, this doesn't align with who I truly am. But that's neither here nor there. What I mean by weighing it is that if you want to live a divine life, a purposeful life, a pure life, you should always weigh your desires and your motives against the purity of your heart, against love. Is there love? Is there true love for yourself and love thusly for the world? Since everything is simply an extension of you, we are one. Everything's an extension of you. So weigh it. Is it love for self? Is it love for the world? Are you harming self? Are you harming the world? Is this desire beneficial to you? Is it beneficial to the world? From there, you can still manifest what you want. You can still proceed to draw your desires to you. You just have to be conscious of the choice you're making. If you're drawing something that's not going to be beneficial, for instance, say you desire to have an innumerous amount of partners. The consequence to this could be that you're continuing a pattern. You're drawing more toxic people into your life in an attempt to fill a void that can't be filled. You're hurting yourself, you're hurting other people. Say you desire wealth just for the sake of having money. Then the consequence could be that you're never fulfilled, that you never get enough, and you never know true appreciation for life, true beauty, because it's gauged by monetary value. You'll spend your life unhappy because you're constantly chasing money. It doesn't mean you won't ascertain the money that you want, that you desire, but you won't be happy. There's millions of testimonials of people who have acquired wealth and were miserable. It's because it's not what they truly desired in their heart. It's not what aligned with their purpose. So when thinking about desires and manifesting the things you want, be sure that you're weighing it against your purpose. Is this in line with what you're here to do? Is this in line with what makes you feel happy, fulfilled, with what makes you feel love for yourself, love for the world? When you look out into the world and you've manifested your desires, is this something that you're willing to stand in front of, that you want to show to the world, hey, look what I have? Not to say that you should look to validation externally. If you feel the need to hide or repress seeds that you've sown, or seeds that you've reaped, seeds that you've sown and thusly reaped, chances are what you've done isn't in line with who you are, with what your purpose is, with what's fulfilling you, with what makes you happy. So yes, it's always important to know what you desire. These are things that you should constantly be meditating on, be thinking about, because they represent a window to your truest self. And oftentimes we do get caught up in these ideas of being this image of this ideal person, this perfect person rather, without realizing that we all have roles to play in life, in our lives and in other people's lives. And as long as you're moving out of love for yourself, you should feel no necessary guilt for the role that you may have to play in someone's life. You could be a lesson. You could be an obstacle, whatever that could be. It's love at the end of the day, because that person has to overcome you to find love for themselves, to better themselves. And thusly, you're fulfilling this love for yourself, this image of who you truly are, because you're just being yourself. You're being your truest self, and that's fulfilling in itself. That's love for itself. We are each a world in our own. And what may be right to you, what may be righteous, truly righteous to you, may not be righteous to someone else. So it's definitely something to ponder. What do you desire? Weigh it. Peace.